Welcome to today's lesson on Mendel's monohybrid cross, where we explore the groundbreaking work of Gregor Mendel in understanding genetic inheritance. Today, we focus on how Mendel studied the height of pea plants and unraveled the mysteries of heredity. Gregor Mendel, a curious monk, meticulously conducted experiments in his garden, carefully observing the traits of pea plants to understand how characteristics are passed from one generation to the next. In one of his experiments, Mendel focused on a single trait, the height of pea plants. He observed some plants were tall, while others were short. Mendel crossed purebred tall plants with purebred short plants. These cross involved plants that were true breeding for their respective traits.
So first we must remove it.
How do you know when the flower's ready?
Well, it must still be closed, like this one. And you must check that the anthers haven't yet shed their pollen. Now, remove the 10 stamens. That's to prevent self-pollination, of course.
And then you get the pollen from the other one?
That's right. So we've got to look for a flower that's a little more developed than that. This looks good. And in here, the anthers should have shed their pollen. There. Now, just dust the pollen onto the stigma, like that.
Nothing to it?
Look, Joseph, there must be no mistakes. I want absolute accuracy. It takes a steady hand. Don't ever attempt this unless you're stone cold sober.
If you say so, Father. Well, is that it, then?
Not quite. It's still possible that some grains of other pollen might get in there from somewhere else, a bee or a weevil or even the wind. So we've got to stop that from happening. At least until the seeds have set.
After allowing these plants to cross-pollinate, Mendel collected the seeds produced by these crosses and grew them to observe the traits of the offspring, known as the F1 generation. To his surprise, all the plants in the F1 generation were tall, indicating that the trait for tallness was dominant over shortness. Mendel then allowed the F1 plants to self-pollinate and produce the next generation, the F2 generation. In the F2 generation, Mendel observed a ratio of approximately 3:1 between tall and short plants. From these results, Mendel formulated his laws of inheritance. The law of dominance states that in a heterozygous pair of alleles, one allele, the dominant allele masks the expression of the other allele, the recessive allele. Mendel's work laid the foundation for modern genetics, revolutionizing our understanding of how traits are inherited. And so, we conclude our exploration of Mendel's monohybrid cross for pea plant height, where the humble pea plant provided profound insights into the principles of heredity. Thank you.